What you saying, Slappo? What you saying, bro? First one in here. Let's make this a good live today, boys. Morning, Vgok. What you saying, bro? What you saying, Corey? What we saying? Let me get the announcement sent in. Morning, everyone. Bro, the same video I watch every fucking day. Like, fuck me. No way they deleted that video. Surely not. They fully got rid of that video. Oh no, they changed the thumbnail. Wow. What are you saying though, chat? Morning, everyone. You get the announcement sent in. What are you saying though, chat? Morning, everyone. You get the announcement sent in. Oh, Bowler King, mate. I can't be arsed for you. Two six, chat. 2626. Yeah, everyone let me know what we're looking for, man. Let me know what pairs we're looking for. Everyone get active in the Discord, boys. Let them know. Everyone drop a like on the stream. Everyone let me know what we're looking at. Everyone let me know what pairs we're looking at. Move this back so the TikTok can see a little bit better. Yeah, let me know what we're looking at, boys. Everyone let me know what we're looking at. Morning. Morning, Mez. Morning, Ben. Morning, Jada. Morning, Tommy. Morning, Bowler. Morning, Pascal. We were meant to have a mentorship call that I booked in. Mate, I'm not jumping on a call with you, Bowler King. Not even good morning, bro. Just came in. Bro just came in apologising. Trust me, Bowler King, you fumbled the bag. Trust. big time. EU shorts from DTO. Yeah, I mean, I thought a lot of people were going to be looking for the DTO. We came just short of the Asia high. We're starting to have a decent little move. You can see the DTO here. GU still looks like it could return up to it. So GU's got this fair value gap here. What you saying, Jed? Nothing good this morning. Do you trade Mondays? Yeah, bro. SMT on EU. DXY took Asia low. Yeah, and oh, fuck's sake, I hate doing that. It's so annoying. Yeah, DXY broken out of that high. I do think we're going to continue though. I do think we're going to continue. I'll show you what we're looking for basically, briefly. So, I mean, we're taking out that prior day low just about. Let me get rid of some of these lines. So, yes, it's not going to lie, it's a bit of a difficult one today. It is a difficult one. This is why Mondays are the hardest days to trade, because you don't really have much to go off, boys. You don't really have as much to go off as we do on every other day. So, basically, what normally I'd want to look for is for price to come a bit deeper into this fair value gap here. Come into this fair value gap and then come higher and then start really moving higher, making some progress higher. That's what we kind of want to see. I mean, we'll see if we will tap into this imbalance in the end, but yeah, it's looking a little bit unlikely. I mean, we've got this candle low taken here on the 4 hour as well. You see nice price action on the 4 hour. It's just these imbalances. We're not really respecting these imbalances. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. Everyone drop a like. Let's get 100 likes in here real quick. Let's get 100 likes in this stream, boys. We've got about 100 man watching us on TikTok right now, if you're here. And yo. Yeah, you can see, obviously, the 4 hour as well. This being the 4 hour CRT. I know we didn't get the perfect close, but I'd still consider this to be part of the CRT. So yeah, it's a nice confluence. So yeah, really everything's telling us we're going higher. I'm just gonna basically come to this 4 hour. We've got the 4 hour and the daily. So yeah, we've got a few things to come into on the DXY. Similarly on the pound as well, man. The pound against the dollar is looking really nice as well. Similar thing on the daily. Obviously this 4 hour here as well. The 4 hour is a lot cleaner on GU. I'll show you the equivalent on EU as well. EU again, you can see not as clean. This would be the actual high. So nowhere near as clean to be fair, but still CRT. We'll go on the daily as well, and you can see we have in fact taken out the have we taken out the Friday high? Let me know, boys, on your broker. Have we taken out the? Okay, what the fuck? Let me know if on your brokers we took out the Friday high, because yeah, on mine we haven't. So we haven't taken out the Friday, but we've taken out the 4 hour. And yeah, we're looking pretty nicely bearish right now. Pretty nicely bearish right now. We've got 100 man, just hit 100 man on the YouTube. Got 30 man on the TikTok. Let's get 200 man in this YouTube stream. 100 man in this TikTok stream, boys. Double tap. GU CRT as well. I'm sells until the low, fair play. Yeah, I mean, I think the best position I'm seeing right now is this GU. It's the one that's lining up nicest with everything, really. In terms of what we wanting to look for with our pairs, it's also probably the nicest, I'll be honest. I mean, we've got, so if we look at it, obviously the DXY is bullish, which means GU should go down. And EG as well. EG is also kind of bullish, which would also mean that GU will be looking to move to the downside. So most things right now are telling us bearish. Boom, we just hit 100 man on the YouTube, boys. Everyone drop a like on the stream. EG Detail edged me. Unlucky, bro. I made 11% in the Asia session past phase 1. Fucking hell, you need to chill out. You need to chill out, man. Cooking too hard, but fair play. 11% over the Asia session. How the fuck did you even do that? But yeah, this is basically what we're looking for right now. Which is pretty much what we're looking for right now. I wouldn't sell right now. Wait for the FEG to go into the daily. Fair play, bro. Morning, Steve. What are you saying, bro? If I missed any comments on you or TikTok, just put them in again, bro. Boys, sorry. EG DTO edged me. Let's have a look at EG off the DTO. Yeah, that was close. That was very, very close. DTO obviously did tap in once just before our kill zone, and then after the kill zone, we would have liked another little tap for the trade. Fell just short of it. EG reacts really nicely off of these DTO moves, though, boys. Really, really nicely. Again, on YouTube, boys, everyone double tap, not double tap, doesn't even do shit. Everyone drop a like on the stream. If you're watching right now on, hang on, let me change this, bro. If you're watching right now on TikTok, we are live on YouTube as well, boys. If you want to join, we changed the little message. Where is it? There we go. Right, so there's my YouTube and Discord, boys, if you want to get in the community or watch on a bigger screen. What are you thinking of? We'll get to gold in a minute, bro. There's an 8-hour CRT on DXY. Yeah, that 8 hours nice, to be fair. It's a really nice 8-hour candle. You see, it's nice and big. You want to look out for the CRT candles that are like abnormally big. So yeah, this one here, lovely. I just want to see that continued up. That's probably a bit nicer than the 4-hour, but the 4-hour, the candle's just a lot bigger, so I'll just go with that. GU buys. I wouldn't really be looking at GU buys right now, bro, to be honest with you, but fair enough if you are. Fair enough if you are. Let me send this into live positions. Just updating the Discord, boys, as we do. Not much left to come up to be fair. Let me know who's getting in this. Who's getting in this? Let me know. Let me know who's getting in this. Two secs, boys. Alright, boys, nearly 150 man in this YouTube, nearly 100 man in this TikTok. Growing nicely, boys. Can't lie, the UK is on top right now. The UK is on top right now. The UK is actually somewhat working. This is what I kind of like right now. The UK is actually working together a bit. Now a lot of people's trying to get into streaming. A lot of people's doing content creation and that. We're slowly working together a little bit. Morning, Mags. What you saying, bro? Yeah, I reckon it's a sit on my hand for me today. I'll be honest, this short does look nice. This short does look nice. I mean, we can't ignore that we've blatantly just filled this 15 minutes. So it does look like we could be moving to the upside. But based on the CRT, we know we should be moving to the downside. The only other thing we could potentially be doing is coming to this Asia high. For liquidity, if we need that lower time frame liquidity, obviously we've already taken that 4-hour. We've already taken that 4-hour liquidity, so we weren't overly bothered. Plus, as someone pointed out, we know what the DXY is doing. Yeah, right now though it's moving a bit mad. It is moving a little bit mad. I mean, we filled all this imbalance. It is moving similar to GU. Do you trade Monday? Yeah, bro. Right. So I'm not gonna lie, we are seeing decent price action on the DXY right now. We've got this 15 minutes, so we'll see if we respect this 15 minute or not. To be fair, we've got two 15 minutes, so should really fill this and then move higher. Obviously, just filled this big fair value gap, but I'm not paying this fair value gap too much attention. So I do think this is only a small range. I don't think we're going to react off this range and then come lower. I think we're going to have to come up into the bigger range, which is obviously our CRT range from here to here. So that's why I'm not overly looking at sells. As much as it does look nice though, like I won't lie, it does look nice for sells. But just personally for me, I wouldn't be getting in. Let's see how this GU one does as well. Be interesting to see. It's 2.9. Stop loss is nice and safe anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's see this DXY anyway. It'd be interesting, as I said, to see if we want to come lower. I don't think we should really come lower, to be honest. But as I said, we'll see. We can accept us closing below this because really, if we're looking at the candles, we've got 1, 2, 3. This one being the main distribution one. So this is the one we want to see filled. The other one we can sort of let it get inverse. We're not too worried. We want to fill this and move higher. We're not overly worried about this, but let's just see how we do. UJ sells, sweep Asia high, 5 in IFVG. Alright, let's look at UJ. Moving very similar to the DXY. Very similar. We can see right now that the DXY is spearheading price action. Over the Asia session, it's more likely that the JPY spearheads price action, and then during the London and New York, it changes. I mean, the difficult one with this is we can see this is the main fair value gap that we're trying to fill, but this is quite a way away. I mean, I can imagine it's at least like 15 pips to it. Yeah, it's like 25 pips to invert it. So we may have inverted a 5-minute, fair enough, but that's not really too significant. That you got to look at it within context. It's nice though, the way we made another fair value gap in its place. That's still nice. So yeah, I mean, you could definitely have a bit of a riskier entry. To be fair, I'd probably just try and aim for this fair value gap, I'll be honest, if you really want to get into the trade. Lou, were you trading this exact way during COVID too? Yeah, bro. What are you saying, Jed? It's just not really the ALG strat, that's the thing. Yeah, no, I'm not getting in anything today, but goodbye, Hyunmin Son, my Korean king. Yeah, to be fair, that is a proper loss. That is a proper L for the Prem. He was a good player, that lad. Good player. Great player, actually. Fuck it, he was a great player. Right, this one's tapped in now. Oh. No. So let's see how it does. I mean, DXY, as we said, is going to be the main. Is going to be the main. Yes, my G, how you keeping? All good, Steve. How you doing, bro? What pair you on? It normally should say. I don't know why it don't say. It says in the bottom right there, bro. This is GU. Taps in GU, nice. What you saying, Sammy? Why you not getting in anything, bro? So I tend not to on Mondays. Mondays and Fridays I tend not to. Even if the market's good, like, it doesn't matter. I don't have to catch a trade. If I still get the direction, it's still nice. No trade Monday, fair play. Oh, that's why you said buy a sun, Jed. That makes sense. Appreciate the gift, Demi. Demi, that's a weird name for a guy. Unless it's not a guy. Long-term plans for GU, it will reverse back up. We'll see, bro. I mean, mainly we just want to rebalance this. So we've got this CRT. We don't know if we're going to go all the way to the low. But this big candle needs to get a rebalance. See this big news candle? So we took the high and closed back within this range. You can see we actually took out of the news high. Right, you can see we took out of it there, but came back within the range. So if we broke out of the news high, like this, but we stayed there, stayed above there, right, we'd want price to go higher right now. But when we take the high, and then we close back within the range, you can see price close back within the range. That's when we expect the candle to be rebalanced. So we want to fill this imbalance and also potentially take this liquidity here. Either way, we want it to come at least down into about 50% of this imbalance, which you can see is decent enough for RTP. Yeah, this one's running nicely now. Running decently nice, chat. Not gonna lie, this is moving very nice. Very nice. We'll see though. Obviously, Monday you can have your stops at break even, and Friday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I never really recommend it. Monday and Friday, I can sort of see why. Just not that Gary. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear ya. I hear ya. Again, you could have had a really tighter stop loss on this of about 9 pips if you wanted, but it is what it is. To be fair, the RR would have been a lot nicer, but let me update the Discord, boys. The update the Discord. Yeah, chat, let me know if I missed any comments. Just hit TP on EU. Lovely, KF. What account are you trading on, bro? Come on, bro. I can't lie, I was watching Speed playing FIFA the other not even the other day, last night. Bare funny. That guy's actually jokes. 50k phase 2, lovely, bro. Congratulations, Mush. Is that your first funded account? Big up to you, bro. Just updating the boys in the Discord. If you want to get in the Discord, boys, it's there. I'm just sending a trade update. We sent the entry, now I'm just sending the update. See how DXY is getting on. Yeah, that's what we want, man. That's exactly what we wanted. Still could come down though, beware. GU still could come down. I mean, be a touch if we just wanna, if we wanna just straight move like that, that'll be a touch. But to be fair, I can see us potentially coming down, filling this, and then moving higher. I don't know if it'll be as plain sailing as it appears like it's gonna be, but we'll see. Looking at EG as well, we are bearish on this. So EG being bearish means the euro weak, pound a little bit strong. So we do need the DXY on our side. We do need it to keep just pushing forward, which it looks like it's doing right now. So we'll wait patiently. We've got this fair value gap as well. This is going to be a very important thing for us to invert. It's going to be a very important thing for us. We cooked last couple Fridays. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Not gonna lie, this one's cooking as well. This one's cooking as well. Everyone drop a like on the TikTok stream. I can't see the full link of the Discord. Did it cut out a bit on the right? I didn't even know that. It's basically discord.gg/RichesFX. I know, kind of jarring, but send me a message. I can DM it to you, bro. We got over 100 man on this YouTube stream. Let's get 150 man in here, and let's get 100 man on the TikTok. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it. Appreciate all the likes that you man have dropped on this stream. Yeah, the Discord's there. I'll let you screenshot it now. Everyone screenshot my YouTube and my Discord. I'm live on YouTube as well, boys. If you want to come and watch it on a bigger screen or anything like that, be my guest. Always trying to grow on YouTube. Euro GBP buy soon. Where are you looking to buy off, bro? I think, again, I sort of agree with you, higher time frame, but like this GU, I want us to rebalance a bit more before we just move. I mean, even looking at this low, for example, at this fair value gap, even this, like, we've tapped into it, but we haven't really came into it properly. We would like, even if we just go to there and then move higher, I mean, even this I think will come lower, but I just think we've got too much to rebalance for us to continue bullish right now. But again, I might be wrong. Might be wrong. Who knows? Who really knows? No one fucking knows, so... yeah, let me know what you're looking for on Euro GBP though. I think EG comes down to Friday 50% first. Yeah, I can see us coming down a bit more. We'll go on EG in a sec though. Can you explain your strategy on this trade? Yeah, no worries, bro. What I'll say, Asif, go watch, if anyone's in here not understanding my strategy, go watch my most recent YouTube video. My most recent YouTube video on my channel, I break down my strategy step by step. I mean, there's a bit more that goes into it, but it's going to give you a general idea. We're really tapping into this fair value gap now, you can see. So, should be interesting to see what happens now. Mondays, I'm very unsure, to be honest. My brain is still in weekend mode. Yeah, you just need to get out of that, bro. I'll be honest, it doesn't take much to analyse. Like, with me, I suppose, I do, like, my higher time frame analysis is so short, it's so quick, because I just know what I'm doing so much. I know exactly what to look. That's not saying, oh, I know what the price is going to do every day. That's not what I'm saying, but I know what I look for. Do you know what I mean? So it will only really take me 2 minutes maybe on GU, 2 minutes on EU, 2 minutes on the DXY. And the rest of it is just turning up in the morning and looking at order flow and trying to trade your strategy. But a higher time frame is about keeping it simple, to be fair. Appreciate the follow, Clement. Can you check EG quick? No worries. I'm waiting for EU to sweep Asia low. Fair play, bro. Fair play. For EU shorts from DTO, where you suggest TP? Asia low, bro. Asia low, bro. What are you saying for EU longs? Yeah, a lot of people's asking me about EU longs, EG longs, so I'm assuming... Yeah, EU longs, not right now. I mean, once we take the Asia low, potentially. Once we take the Asia low, potentially. That little move down there. And then we can look for something to go higher. Right now, you're going to have to see an inverted fair value gap. We've got an inversion there. But boys, we don't care about inversions unless they're at a significant place, right? It's not at a significant place. What did I say last week? Remember when we was in that trade? And we were basically sitting in break even for like the whole of the live. We're sitting at break even the whole of the live. And then as soon as we jumped off, we ran to TP, like 3R, straight to TP. And I was basically saying, when you're in sells, ignore all bullish setups. So if you're in sells, ignore all bullish patterns and just hold. If you're in buyers, say you're in buyers right now, ignore all bearish setups and just look for your buyers. Just ignore all bearish patterns if you're in buyers, all bullish patterns if you're in sells. GU pushing right back up now. See if it wants to tap back in. As I said, the DX, this is probably going to be like expected on the DXY. We're just rebalancing this leg right now. Mondays, I hear it. I genuinely think Fridays are goated. Yeah, Fridays can be sick. Fridays can be sick. As I said, chat, like, it's to be expected. We did kind of think it wouldn't be that easy. Let me make this a bit brighter as well, bruv. Can we not have some fucking... Why does it still look annoying? Appreciate the light, Stu. Drop the Discord in the comments if you can, bro. Lou G, you tap that DTO. Yeah, nice, bro. Who reported Hakimi? Oh, can't believe what I'm hearing about Hakimi. Yeah, what did he do? Morning, Maria. How are you gonna do? How are you doing with this one? Break even or letting it run? I mean, this is what I want for the DXY, so you can use that as you will. This is what I want. This is why stop loss at break even on a Monday. I normally would say it's okay, but I can just blatantly see the DXY coming lower to come higher, which probably will push GU into a bit of drawdown. Again, GU, right, this trade's got a fucking 11 pip stop loss, which is big for the London session. This is a big stop loss for the London session, so I'm not going to be catting out to move my stop loss at break even when I've given myself an 11 pip stop. If I was going to do that, I would have had a way tighter stop, so at least it would be worth it. Do you know what I mean? At least right now, or at the most profit, where was we? Would have been like 3R up, and right now would still be like 1R up, and I can just close at break even. We've give ourselves an 11 pip stop loss, so let's not be stupid here. Same with the DXY. We knew what the DXY wanted to do, hence we give ourselves a bigger stop. So you got to think: is it just a logical thought, or is it just a psychological? Oh, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose money. It should always be a logical thought. Thoughts on gold, bro? What are you looking at, Bex? What are you looking at, bro? Got another one with a bare professional profile picture. GU push to Asia higher first would be nice. Would be nice, but we need a big move for DXY first on that. For EU shorts from DTR, oh yeah, well you should just see. If I missed any comments, wait, let me check on here. What pair is it? It says in the bottom right, bro. This is the DXY right now. Do a trade recap. No worries, bro. What you saying, Elliot? How you doing, mate? What's the pair? On the right, this is DXY, bro. This is DXY. Let's go back to GU now. We're in good stead in GU. We got in a really, really good entry point. When you use the DXY, you're rarely going to be flirting around your stop loss. You can see the DTO is this line here. That's the daily true open. Innocent till proven guilty. It's just sad. You got to hope it just don't ruin Hakimi's career, innit? Like, obviously, you don't know. Right now, as I said, you got to assume he's innocent. But it's just so peak. Because we all know what happened to Mendy. Mendy got found innocent, but it ruined his whole career. Like, it's actually so sad. This could ruin Hakimi's career. Like, football's fast industry as well. If you take a year off, you're cooked. If you're 2 years out of action, you're cooked. Like, the world moves on so fast in football. So, mate, I feel for him, but obviously you don't know. You don't know if he's innocent or guilty. Can you use DXY for EU and GU shorts? Yeah, bro. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, bro. Let me, 2 secs, chat. 2 secs. Yeah, it's just peak, because it's one of them, like, even if you're innocent, you still get punished. Do you know what I mean? Pretty much, like. Bro, should I still get in, or are there any re-entries? I'll just go for the same entry, bro, to be fair. As I said, we should really retest it. We should come up and then come down again. If we look at the DXY, that's all we want. You can see the DXY is coming down now. We just want it to come down, feel this imbalance, and then shoot again. But we just want to stay in GU while that happens, so. EG is going to be a big one as well. We'll see how strong EG wants to be. Let's actually look at EG on a higher time frame perspective. Again, EG, we've called it perfectly. I'm not going to lie. This is one pair we've called super, super perfectly. First of all, we had our internal order block. We wanted us to come down nice and slow. We did. And then we ran all the way to the high. So I'm not going to lie. We caught this original move off the fair value gap. So we caught 400 pips. And then we caught 100 and whatever it was. 375 back down. And then this one was the icing on the cake. We've got that internal straight to external. 380 pips. This is just from internal and external liquidity, chat. Just from internal, external liquidity. It's simple, simple, simple stuff. Most recently took a high. So we know now we're going to feel internal. Made it even easier for us where we've got 1, 2, 3. So the move, the leg's only 3 candles. So our POI can only be here, here, or here. Well, it's not here, it's not here. It's clearly this order block. So we knew this order block to the external high. And that's about 300 pips just super easily. Last week's candle was pretty weird. We had a massive rejection. Which pretty much fully recovered. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I can see us just continuing being bearish on this, I'll be honest. I mean, to be fair, you know what, to be fair, we'll assume we're bullish until that happens. We've got this order block here. So I suppose you could say the swing high and the swing low is from this low here to this high here. So we're just tapping our internal order block. And we should be running to external. That could be what's going on. And therefore, one of the bunches of buyers. But we're in no man's land right now. I call this no man's land. We're literally in no man's land. There's nothing fucking near us. Have we taken the Friday high? Let's see. Why am I I'm lagging really bad. I don't know why though. I have no idea why. I'm lagging like really bad though. My chart's lagging. Okay, I don't know why I'm lagging so bad. My chart's lagging, my trading view's lagging, my stream's lagging. Like, what is going on, bro? What is going on? Yeah, we're just in no man's land right now, boys. Next thing for losing the internet update. Trust me, fucking hell. It's like you sort one thing out and it's just something else, isn't it? Every time. Yeah, I'd look for this to continue lower. I mean, we've got so much to rebalance versus what we've actually tapped in on. We've got all of this to rebalance. All of this fair value gap to rebalance. Yo, bro, just joined currently and looking at GU sell. Fair play, bro. What's the confirmation for the price to go down even when the price hasn't swept Asia highs? It's because we swept the 4-hour and prior day, bro, on DXY. So the DXY is the main thing. Main thing right now. If I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again. How long have you been trading? About 4 or 5 years, bro. All the blocks. Fair enough. If that's not what you trade, Gamma. I'm glad it's 9 o'clock on a Monday morning. You've already got hate in your heart. Just makes me so thankful I'm not you. Yo, bro, just trying looking at GU sell. Fair play. If Euro is weaker, why'd you short GU? Because the DXY is the main thing, bro. The DXY is the dollar. Thought it was Mila again. Nah. So the dollar's the main thing. So the dollar is the DXY. This is what we're looking at now. So basically, if the dollar, we want this to go up. If this moves up very violently as well, like pretty strong to the upside, EU and GU are going to be bearish, regardless if the euro's so strong against the pound. If this goes up, EU and GU are both coming down. Right, the DXY is the king of the market. Probably not the most educated explanation, but to see it as the king of the market. Send me your address after the stream and I'll look if there's a decent service in your area. Sweet. I'll have a look. To be fair, I think it's been sweet now. I don't think it's too much. Why not short EU? Because EU just didn't have a nice entry, really. You can see, I mean, your entry on EU would have been this fair value gap here. But I like to enter near to the daily true open. If we haven't taken our Asia high or our Asia low, I like to enter around the daily true open, which is this line here. You can see it's the premium and discount. So we're always going to get the best shorts are going to be from above it and the best buys are going to be from below. So you can see the best entry for shorts, we just wicked above and then we got that move. So similar for GU, if I show you GU, we got our daily true open here. Let me make it quickly bigger for you so you can see it. We've got our daily true open there. Hey Lou, have a good day, my bro. I'm bouncing. I can't even force nothing today. Fair play, bro. Fair play. But yeah, we can see we wicked above it again and started moving down. So we're planning on a retap of that and then continuing that move. It's sort of what we've had so far. So we're just waiting for that to continue through. As I said, we want DXY to give us the help that we need. I know that I'm lagging, boys. I've literally done a while. Like, what else can I do? I spend $1,500 on a fucking PC. Okay, that was it. Okay, that's all I did. But sounded like I had more stuff in my head. But yeah, will you say bearish? Will you say bearish after TP hits? Yeah, really, we will, bro. Time and price is good as well. Yeah, trust me. Oh yeah, I was just about to end that. Cheers, Stu. What's this indicator called, bro? So this is our own indicator that we made for our members. So if you just get in the Discord, Stu just dropped my Discord there. I'll send that to anyone. It's not available on the store. It's called this. Sessions, Ranges, and Equilibriums by Riches. That's us. But because it's a custom one we made for our members, you can't just type it up. So you got to be sent it. But just join the Discord and I'll send that to you for free, boys. There's not a paywall behind it or anything. It's just it's just how TradingView works. As I said, but like who else actually does that for their community? Makes a whole indicator just for them, and that's just for our free community as well. It's not even for our members or anything like that. Just for people to make trading easier. Yeah, I think I missed some comments. Ronaldo was too goated for his career to be gone. I mean, he's not allowed in America due to similar things. So let's not look at him as the golden goose. I think our accusation, yeah, that's what he got. Can you use DXY and EU for SMT? You can, but I'd prefer to use EU and GU because we know that EU and DXY can have SMT for a reason. which is EG. Whereas EU and GU, where they're both the dollar, EG shouldn't matter too much. But if you're looking at the dollar itself against, I can't remember what you said now. Oh yeah, the dollar itself against EU, you're not gonna know if the euro is super bullish or super bearish. So it's not gonna be a fair SNT. It's not gonna be, what's that word? Ceteris paribus. If you remember that from science in school, you lot probably don't, because some of you lot are probably in school now and don't fucking remember that. So start listening, yeah. Losers. No, I'm joking. That's uncalled for. What means DTO? Daily True Open, bro. So it's the true open of the day. So 5 AM this is, which is 12 o'clock New York time. So that's our premium and discount. It's at the DTO beautifully. Trust me, bro. EU is clearly bullish. What makes you think that, ZK? No worries, Alex. Yeah, if I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again. I'm not ignoring anyone. He is allowed. He's going World Cup. Is he though? Is he going to be playing in the World Cup in America? Good morning. Joining your live for the first time, you stumbled into my life on Friday. Like, you got away with words. Bro's got away with words. Bro's got eloquent speech, in the words of Central C, bruv. You stumbled into my life on Friday. Big up. That's a nice comment, innit? Big up to you, bro. Glad everyone joining the team, man. Big up if you're just joining us. Look at 6GB1 and 6EB1, the futures currency. Don't know the exact name for it. Yeah, I find that so annoying, the way they do that for futures. I'm not going to lie. I actually find that bare annoying. I wish you could just go on futures and it would list the ones that people most use. I know people are going to say, oh, people do just most use this. But it's the fucking... I don't trade futures, innit, so I don't know. But I know for a fact you guys are not looking at these two, for example. You're looking at, as someone said, 6E+1. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know why it has to be so confusing. I don't know why TradeView can't help you out and there's a thing here that's like most trending or most used or something. Because people aren't using these. Like, whenever someone in my comments, it's always like 6E exclamation mark, whatever. It's never just NQ. But I don't, as I said, I don't trade indices, but if you do, big up, man. I've got nothing against indice traders. That's why the like is important for the algorithm. Oh yeah, trust me. Trust me. That's a why. That's not a why. Ceteris paribus, you learn it in economics. Yeah, I learned that in, I think, physics. It just means if all things are equal, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure that's what it means, Jaden. If all other things are equal. But I just use correlation to see the weaker pair. Wait, I think you put oh yeah. Nor I just use it as correlation to see the weaker pair and stronger pair of EU and G. Fair play. I use EG. EG, I mean, you can't well, I'm not saying you're overcomplicating it, but you can't get simpler than EG. EG is just going to show you directly the pound against the euro. Have a look at what you said. It might be something else to look at. Nor do I, but I'd use it as correlation. Fair play. How long you been trading? About 4 or 5 years, bro. Can't lie, I'm in the same trade. Lovely, bro. Lovely nephew ZK. Not gonna lie, if my nephew's going around calling himself ZK, bro, I'd have to give him a slap. He'd probably just bore me up and embarrass me, but at least I did the right thing. Lou, I asked Stu, and I'll ask you this as well. I think we should add a chat on Discord for the people during Fridays and weekends as a question. I see a lot of traders outside of trading. Wait. Yeah, this is moving nice though. Me and nephew ZK laughing. Hopefully we can get a close below these lows. Not gonna lie as well. I mean, this doesn't actually matter, so just tell me to shut up if I'm begging it. But you shouldn't really be calling yourself ZK and all that if you're trying to trade. Like, to become a profitable trader, you need to be a profitable trader. Like, you need to be the person that's profitable before you get the account and you get the funding and all this. And it's like, when you're a multi-millionaire professional trader, all the rest of it, are you going to go around saying your name's ZK? No, you're not. Do you know what I mean? You're going to go around saying your name is, I don't know, Zach, whatever. But I see a lot of people like on this app, they're trading, they still got their ski masks on and they got their, like, it's like, bruv, pick a lane. Like, leave this old life behind if you want to become trading in it. You got to become a new person. And that's not directed at this Brett. Like, I don't even know if that is his name or just his username in it. Yeah, that's what I mean. My nephew is, and Z is the first letter, and Z is the first. Yeah, that's what I mean. To be fair, this guy's innocent. See, a key meeting, innocent till proven guilty. Everyone calls me Neff. Fair play. But yeah, do you know what I mean though, chat? You know, you see them guys that still wear in their belly. They're still talking about like their names. Oh, fuck knows. You know what it's like. You man know what it's like. And I always see that. It's like, bruv, you really think you're gonna make it as a trader whilst living like this alternate life? What funds do you have now, Lou? 1 mil? Nah, bro. I'll be honest, it's a lot harder to stack up than people would think. If you man knew how much funding I've had taken away, I've had like 600k taken away. 3 minutes left of this, so we want to close below now. But yeah, no, we're pushing the 1 mil. I want to hit 1 mil this year, definitely, but I'm not there yet, no. Not there yet, Chris. Sorry, I'm walking to the gym if it didn't make sense. Wait. Let me read this comment, 2 secs. How do you find the DTO, bro? It's just it's in our indicator, bro, but it's basically the 5 AM time. Roadman / trader, trust me, your capital. Yeah, trust me. Nah, not that Zach guy, innit? I'm not adding that guy in the chat, that ZK guy. That was just like, just made me think of it, innit? But you know what I mean? You see them breads with bellies and stuff. It's like, really, mate? Right, let me read this comment. Look, I asked to do this in the last year as well. I think we should add a chat on the Discord for the people during Fridays and weekends. As a question I see a lot is, what do traders do outside of trading? It will be a good way to show those what they actually do. Plus, it will make the group chat more active during the weekends, see what people are up to. What are we saying, chat? Is that a good idea? Is that a good idea? WL idea from Mehmet there. Basically a chat for people on the weekends. What the traders do outside. You just start completing side missions when you're a trader. I'll be honest. You just start What was I doing the other day? Yesterday. This is the ultimate side mission. I was catching crayfish, bruv. Imagine that, catching crayfish. That's the sick things you can do, bro. When you're friendship group, like when you're all sort of have a little bit of freedom, you can just do shit like that. Me and my boy just ordered loads of like crayfish and shit, and then just caught crayfish. Because one of my other boys owns a restaurant. He's like a quality chef. I'm not even gassing him up, but he's actually quality. He got like a seafood restaurant. But he said if we catch crayfish, then it'll cook them up nicely. So fuck it, why not? Just the type of side missions you can do when you're trading. I actually love it. Just shit I'd never ever have time for if I was still working. Like, what are you trading? This is GU right now, bro. Why does the DTO start at 5 AM? Because it's American time, bro. New York time. So New York 12 o'clock, which is the day open, is 5 AM for us. So that's all it is. We've got the same bias, Lamal, but for me, EU. Fair play, bro. I mean, DXY is the main thing. Yeah, everyone's liking that idea. We will add that idea. Lou, after passing my 200k, I'm planning to go on a 30k account. What would be reasonable, or should I get more funded accounts? One thing I currently hate most is the consistency rule. Yeah, I mean, with that, I'll be real. 30k is a lot. You should definitely get more funding first. Like, you just gotta think about it, bro. What I would do if I was you is put 10k. If you got 30k, if what you're saying is you got paid out 30k, I would take 30k, put that 20k into a live account, right? 20k into a live account, and the other 10k, you want to put that to the side and have that as your budget to get funded with. So what you're going to do with that 10k, because you got yourself in a good position, you've made 30 bags off trading, so you got that money. 20k you go into your personal, fair enough. The 10 bags, you want to buy a 200k account with ACG, right? And you want to trade that very aggressively for a week or 2 weeks and either pass or fail it. I'm talking about risking 2%, 2.5%, you get into pounds for 10k. So you can get 11 funded account challenges, and with that you should pass at least 3. Should pass at least 3. So then you've got 600k extra funding, and you've got your 20k personal account. And that's what I would do. That's what I would do. What do you mean the live's cut off, bruv? This guy's caravan connection. I don't think it's the audio. I think I'm just lagging, but I think you can still hear me fine. That is a good idea. Crayfish is nice. Yeah, bro, trust me. Thought, fuck it. My mate has a seafood restaurant. Help him out, do you know what I mean? Give him some crayfish. He can cook me up some meal. Give me a free bottle of booze. We're all good. Oh, man said it lagged out. The market moving mad right now. Just moving indecisive, bro. Oh, what pair is this trade? Could you tell me why did you take it? This is GU, bro. It says in the bottom right. We're basically trading off the daily true open. We know that this leg's got to get rebalanced. So we're coming off of this imbalance on the 15. This one here. And you can see we're sort of moving up, but we know that we're going to have to rebalance this leg a lot more. You can see, even if we zoom out more. We've had this big news wick. We've taken the high and then closed above. Sorry, we've taken the high and then closed below, which tells us we intend not to continue this range, but actually to reverse this range. As I said, you can tell that by the fact we took the high, but then closed back within. So we're looking at price to rebalance this down to the bottom of this fair value gap and then obviously move higher. But for right now, we're just looking at price continuing lower. That's the main thing we're looking for. How much of that cut out? Basically what I was saying is what you want to do. I'm going to repeat it one more time. If you got a 200, if you got 30 bags you want to spend on trading, right, this is what you do. With your 30 bags, so chat. Why not just get an instant fund? Yeah, you can do that as well. What levels do you look for while trading? Internal and external liquidity. The main thing, bro. And then when you're trading a London session, it is purely just Asia high, Asia low, and daily true open. They only need those 3 points in the London session. But yeah, basically what I was saying to H2, if you got 30 bags in, this is what you need to do. You put 20k into your personal account, and then you get the other 10k, and you use that as your goal, as your money to get funded. So what you do, you buy a 200k account. So you got your 20k live, and you got your 10k budget to get funded with. Your 10k, just trade that like normal. Your 10k, you buy a 200k account from ACG or FTMO, someone like that. I would recommend ACG and use my code. You get a nice discount. Now with that 10 bags, you can buy 11 accounts, 11 different challenges. So what you want to do, buy that account, and your goal is to pass it or fail it as quick as you can. You're a good trader. We miss a lot of what you're just saying because you're lagging. Bro, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, seriously, what is going on? I can't be lagging that much, bruv. How's my audio lagging, bro? Like, what the fuck? How can my audio be lagging? Like, how can my voice be lagging? Sick. We need to close below this low, though. Bro, am I banned from my own stream? You were lagging bad on YouTube, but it's sound on here. It must be on YouTube. It must be on YouTube because you're not lagging on TikTok. Yeah, it must be. Say no more, because I've been in your lives and you always get the bias right. Yeah, bro. I mean, just getting a Discord, bro. As I said, my mentorship's £40 a month, so it's like I've made it bare cheap so people can actually learn, no stress. I haven't made it £1,000, £2,000, £3,000, nothing stupid like that. It's literally £40. So if you find the stuff that I do valuable, you see evidence that I'm kind of good at what I do on the lives, then £40 a month's really affordable just to get that extra knowledge. Voice is chopping in and out. That is so jarring. Oh wait, what if I turn on this now? Yeah, let me know if I'm still lagging. This is moving alright. We just need it to actually close below the low. We've got 25 minutes left of the kill zone, bro. This confuses me as I've already been in this cell since 7 AM. Why does that confuse you, bro? What time do you place your trade? I'm normally in GU from 7 AM. Yeah, me too, bro. 7 to 10. 7 to 10 AM. That's when we trade. I watch your YouTube, bro. Fair play showcase. Yeah, I know. I've seen you on here before, bro. But yeah, man, my Discord's there. Everyone make sure you get in the Discord community. It's a free community. I've also got signals and mentorship. This trade was sent into my signals. So yeah, we're already over 1 hour up today on a Monday at 9 AM. So again, if you passed the prop firm from our signals last week, you're already up a bag or whatever it would be this morning. We're just waiting for price to push down a little bit more. What pair? Yeah, this is GU, bro. Could GU take Friday higher, tap on the 4-hour bearish FVG and move down? What 4-hour bearish? Yeah, but that's very high time frame. So again, this is something that I say, you're very far off. Whoever just commented that, Stan, you're very far. You're missing something very, very important. And I can already tell straight away. Can already tell exactly what would improve you, Stan. What would improve you massively. So you know what's going on. You know what to look for. I agree with that. You take the Friday high, tap into the 4-hour bearish and move down. Your actual analysis, your chart work, your technical analysis is great. You completely agree with that. However, you're missing the time, right? Time is so important. Time is very, very, very important, right? So we're trading the London session, right? What you've got to realise is as much as we do want that to happen, what you said, as much as we do want that to happen, hang on. That was a nice coffee there, guys. Yeah, nice. Hopefully we can continue moving. But it happens over the period of a day. So as much as I agree with you, the Asia session typically moves sideways. The London session will typically manipulate. And then the New York session will have the main move. So you got to think where you're looking to trade. So I agree again. So 4-hour, you want it to take the prior day high, then tap into the fair value gap, then move to the prior day low. So you want it to come up 73 pips. And then down another 200 pips in the London session. We're not going to move 270 pips in the London session. It's just not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. I think what you said, what I just drew out, probably will play out on the period of like a day, maybe 2 days, maybe even the whole week. But remember, we're trading the London session. You're on a punch within your weight, right? Punch within your weight. This is we took the trade on a 15-minute fair value gap, right? On the 15-minute we took the trade, so we don't want to use a 4-hour target, right? So punch within your weight. It's very important. Always a chance. Stay Richest Jesse, all caps. What? Oh yeah, what's your ACG code? I'm in a mentorship, by the way. Oh yeah, so if anyone wants to get an account with Alpha Capital Group, the best firm going, use Richest at checkout and you get 15% off. Also, screenshot it, show me you've used it, and I'll get you in the mentorship for free for 1 week. By the way, boys, in the mentorship, not only is it all the videos and all the strategies, etc., etc., but I also go live every single day. Well, me and Mace go live every single day from 6 AM to 8 AM before I jump on YouTube. Mentorship students, everyone ready for exactly what we're trading. So if you do want to get in the mentorship, boys, think about joining the free community first, seeing what we're saying over there. Price is moving very indecisive. You can see these wicks to the downside. They're not looking too nice. Let's look at GU. Yeah, GU's moving, just moving up. We should really be a little bit further on right now on GU, but EG's just not helping. You can see we filled that initial. Looks like we don't really want to come down again, which is interesting. Let's have a look at EU. What's EU doing? Yeah, EU's nearly at that Asia low. To be fair, yeah, EU's taken that Asia low, which is nice. Which is really nice to see. Really nice to see. You can see the 5-minute was, this is what we tapped into. Let's get rid of that. EG, again, EG not really moving, which isn't too bad. It's not too bad. GU, looks like it could be moving. Yeah, this is my code of Alpha Capital Group though, boys. Make sure you use that. You get a nice discount. I used your code for 100k yesterday, Lou. Appreciate that, Chris. Appreciate that, my bro. Appreciate the gifts, Jamie. Bro's lagging again, bro. Honestly, can't you just trade props full time? Yeah, you can, D. You can. But as Chris said, there's always a chance they go under. Their gifts. Appreciate that. How about GJ? Someone else said GJ. What are you looking for on GJ? I caught a sell on GJ, 1 to 3, and a 1 to 3 on GU. Lovely, bro. Lagging. This guy's rage baiting. I don't think I'm lagging. What are you saying, Jamie? Yeah, what are you looking for on GJ, OTM, and Showcase? Anyone on YouTube looking at GJ as well? Let me know what we're looking for. How much are we up right now? We are up a bit less than that. We're up 1.25, 1.5 R, something like that. Want us to close below this low. We got this low here. We should close below that and then also close below this and we'll be good. Appreciate the gifts, bro. You shouldn't have, Jamie. Honestly, mate, you shouldn't have. You honestly shouldn't have. What's better, the ACG Prop 6 or Standard 8? I would say 8, bro. I would say the Standard 8. But it's personal preference. Personal preference. Just make sure you use that code, bro. You get a 15% off. Don't want to be paying full price when you don't have to. I was looking for sells, but liquidity was grabbed and price took out new high. So now I'm assuming you're looking at buyers. Let's have a look at you, Jay. Okay, why the fuck? Let's get rid of this. As we said, chat, I know you chat's gonna be like, you get stop loss. If you was listening to the live, what we're saying, I was saying basically we didn't want to take this sell because although we've inverted this 5 minute, we still have this 15 minute which we want to fill. So really I wanted it to come into here and move up. We haven't done that, so yeah, not really too much to gauge from that. But if you took age liquidity sales, you would have got cooked. Right now, I wouldn't be looking for anything on here. We're not on a we're not at an optimal point. Again, we want to rebalance this leg. All dollar pairs are looking the same. We've got this huge bearish leg, so we want price to slowly come up to it, start filling it, and then get that move. Right now, we don't want that. Waiting for a bit of momentum, price just sitting there. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. EU comes up, internal, external. Let's have a look at EU. Looks like we're just still continuing down, bro. Bear in mind, we got this imbalance which we're just filling. So we should really move up. I can't see it happening. We should really, as I said, we just filled this imbalance. So we should fill it and move up. Really taking that high. You can see us continuing down. Wow. We are lagging quite a bit. Fucking hell. Okay, chat, I'm not going to lie. I don't actually know why I'm like, this is not my fault, bro. I'm an innocent man. P.O.P. Hold it down. Pimp squad, baby, for life. I cannot see. I'm legally blind. They said I was a getaway driver. Any news on what's happening with Optimal Bud? Yeah, you should have got an email yesterday, Wayne. I would have been sending everyone a message today, though. Just drop me a message, Wayne, so I remember to message up. But I'll give you your update. You ain't lagging, I swear. It's gonna hit the 15-minute order block. Yeah, we've got this 15-minute order block down here. Should really reach that. We want to close below though, like fucking hell. We got a minute left to this close. We should close below 8%. I think personally, yeah, I'd agree. I'd go that. GU go lower than to Asia low. There's not really any need, bro. I think we will, but I don't think there's much need for us to hold past that. It's looking mustard, Lou boy. Trust me. Trust me. McDonald's Wi-Fi. They giving you partial internet because you ain't paid your bill. Okay. You lot are a barrel full of laughs, aren't you? Who put 50 pence in you guys this morning? It feels kind of weird without the music. This guy's podcast bare funny, by the way. Like Matan. Right, what one? It's 2004 and you're drifting in Tokyo. It's awfully specific. Right, nice. It's a really nice close, chat. We just got to close below these lows and we should be good. Should be good. What are we looking for on EU? Oh, these guys on YouTube. Still got 100 man in here. Right, looks like we're going to break this low. Let's go. Let's have a good, powerful 15 minute. Let's have a powerful 15 minute. Let's get some hype in the chat. You lot, stop being sarcastic on YouTube. Start being gassed. Same on TikTok, boys. Just have some energy in the chat. Have some energy. My A+ setup, daily bias, 4 hour CRT, then giving me a strong indication, then sweep evasion high or low, you know the rest. Yeah, that's basically what I look for as well, bro. Pretty much bang on what I look for as well. Just going to update the Discord. We are nearly 2 hours up on this trade, boys. Good day to be in retrest signals. Good day to be in the retrest mentorship. Good day to be alive, to be fair. Inshallah, you win, bro. Have a good day. Appreciate that, Mehmet. Appreciate that, bro. What's the CRT? So CRT is candle range theory. And it's pretty much that every candle itself is a range. So what we look for, a big candle like this, we look for price to take out the high. You can see we've got the candles high, candles low. Look for price to take out the high, as this wick did there, or then close back within the candle range. So not take out the high and then continue up. Take out the high candle and close back within the range. Then we look for price to go to the candle low. So that's basically what we're looking for on the higher time frame. You're just seeing it on the lower right now. Appreciate the likes, boys. Nearly got 20k likes. I'm not gonna lie, you man are cooking the likes. TT Trader, I love Forex. Follow TT. Cheers, bro. No worries, Tass. Fill this fair value gap now. Again, we've got time left. We've got 30 minutes left. This is the last 15-minute candle of the kill zone. So let's see how we close. Hopefully, we can close below these current lows. Watch the daily bias on gold. I'll get onto gold in a minute, bro. Let me know what you're looking at on gold. I'll let you know if I agree or disagree. Appreciate the follow, bro. I'm not really feeling this track, though. I like this one. Can always be thinner. Look better. Okay, he's definitely going to give me a copyright strike. There we go. The guy running my fund, it hasn't done a single trade in over 2 weeks. Is that sus? It depends. If that's how he said he trade, I mean, it's normally lagging intermittently, Louis. Oh, mate, it's so annoying. Yeah, after this, I'm going to get Stu to have a look at my Wi-Fi or whatever. I might have to get a booster. Not going to lie, though, I've been paying out of my fucking pocket for these lives. I can't lie. Like, if you man say, oh, you run your mentorship and all this to try and get sales or whatever, or you go live to try and get sales. Trust me, boys, if you man knew how much money I spent recently just trying to get these lives better. I bought a PC, monitor, camera, mic, I've bought now. New Wi-Fi I'm going to get. I'm learning about bits of technology that I didn't even know exist for these lives. I'm fucking piling money and I'm like fucking Roman Abramovich for these lives. I'm funding these lives, but not inshallah, but it will pay off in the future. Trust me. Definitely one of the most genuine lives and discords. Watching every day 8 p.m. from New Zealand just to learn. Demo trading while watching lol. Right now seems like you lot are speaking a different language. You'll learn, Alan. Honestly, the way we trade as well is very specific. So a lot of people would trade the market at any time, just 24/7. That's not how you learn and it's not how you trade. So what you want to do, you want to get really good at trading this specific time. So for me, I trade the London Open manipulation. And that's what I get really good at. So I'm really good at trading from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And past that, I'm shit. Just like anyone is, right? You got to get really good at your specific time. Really good at a specific time. When you watch my lives, you'll be watching them from, well, if you're in the mentorship, you'll be in from 6 a.m. So you can join at 6 p.m. in New Zealand. But if it's just normal, then yeah, 7 to 10 is when we trade. And you're only going to focus on that time, which makes it a lot easier to learn and a lot easier to have your pattern recognition. Because you're not focusing on the whole day. It's only 3 hours you've got to focus on. Do certain times have similar patterns and 100% gone. 100%, bro. %. Any trades on EU? Let's look at EU. Not right now. I mean, we have taken this Asia low just about. We'll see if we get the inversion off of it. You can see what we're doing on the 5 minute. We're filling that 5 minute, took the external low. We've now got a high, a low, and a fair value gap. So we should fill this fair value gap and move to the external low again. So we should fill that and then move to this external low here. If we don't do that, then we're probably going to see a higher time frame, bit of a reversal as the DXY wants to feel more imbalanced. But let's double check the DXY. Again, nothing too crazy going on. Just again, we've got a 4 hour gap, same as we have on EU. We should be filling this and then moving. To be fair, it's probably more really this order block. Diddy Epstein. Fucking hell. Not sure I want that caliber of person in my life. What are you thinking on your JPY? Thinking move down, sweat previous session highs? Yeah, potentially. Potentially. I'll get to you, Jay, in a sec, bro. We'll just read these comments. I'm debating learning myself rather than relying on someone, but the issue is it's a 200k account. Is it a live funded, bro, or is it, or you paying someone to pass it? Do you have similar patterns? Oh, yeah. Any trades on EU? Let's have a look at it, Euro in a sec, because everyone's talking about Euro right now. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I did look at that female thumbnail, Maria. I've looked at them already. I've looked at them. I'm going to make it my thumbnail on my next vid. On the next live tomorrow, you just reminded me, to be fair. You'll see the new thumbnails as well. Yusuf, what you doing here? Why, who's Yusuf? Is this guy famous or something? Can't actually see his comments. Live funded with optimal. Oh, fair play. Lou, we ain't closed below the FVG on GU 10. We need a big push down. Yeah, we should get that, bro. We should get a push down. Again, DXY is in our favour, so that's the main thing. We've got the 4 hour and the DXY in our favour, so there's nothing really to worry about. Remember, when you're in sales, ignore all bullish patterns. Why did this guy at Yusuf though? Who is this? Who's Yusuf? Or is it just your mate? Nah, he's just a guy I used to play COD with. Oh, mad. It's a small world. Small world out there. Moving back pretty annoyingly. Pretty annoyingly. Are you waiting for EU to tap into 1 hour? No, I'm not waiting for EU, bro. From COD to trading, trust me. You'd be surprised the amount of people made that transition. Chose the right path, for real. Looks like EU could be coming above. We've got a minute left at the close, so let's see if we close above this fair value gap. Quite a lag from real price on charts to the YouTube stream. How far behind are you, bro? If I have a 200k account, what lot size is 1%? It depends, bro. It depends how big your stop loss is. So it's not a 2-number equation, it's a 3-number equation. It's your account size, how much you want to risk, and then how much your stop loss is in pips. They're the 3 numbers. Which one? Do you need specific change or anything specific, or you want me to pop? I can upscale it if there's anything specific you need there. To be fair, I think it was all sweet for the first one. I think it's all sweet. Maybe I'll post it out to the Discord and ask them how they can improve it. But yeah, no, it's looking sweet. It was looking sweet. Was that using AI? That's mad if that was using AI. Thoughts on GJ Yoli? What you saying, Jane? Oh shit, yeah, I forgot how it works. Yeah, bro. Always changing, bro. Gotta calculate yourself. Trust me. Trust me. EU longs. Yeah, looks like we are going to invert. Let's see the DXY. The DXY is definitely coming down to fill this, finally. Hopefully we can finally come to fill this. Let's get rid of the indicators for now. Again, GU coming all the way back up, which is cheers, GU. Cheers, mate. Retapped into that fair value gap now, so we'll see how we do. I'm not too concerned on GU. As I said, boys, we've got a big old stop loss. We've got an 11 pip stop loss. We haven't even came into drawdown yet, so we're like 20 pips in the safe. Yeah, we got 18 pips to stop loss, 22 to TP. So we're basically 50-50 if we're going to SL or TP. It's a 2-to-1, well, it's nearly a 3-to-1, which is good odds. I did 2 different ones. Yeah, I'm talking about the first one, Maria, the first one. Over 70 views, we back. Trust me, Jang, trust me, bro. Appreciate the follow. We've got a good amount of likes here as well. We've got 100 watching on YouTube as well. I'm lagging on YouTube, brother, annoyingly. Annoyingly so lagging on YouTube, but as I said, I'm sorting my Wi-Fi today, so all these likes will improve every day they'll improve. Don't worry, tomorrow we won't lag. I'll tell you for a fact we're not lagging tomorrow. Tell you for a fact we're not lagging tomorrow. For a fact, innit? We won't. This is GU, by the way, chat. You from Essex? You from Chelmsford? No, I ain't from Chelmsford, bro. I'm from Essex. I ain't from Chelmsford, though. Not from Chelmo. Right now, 15 minutes, 5:16. Wait, 15 minutes? Doro, you must be. Wait, it can't. The chat can't have a 15-minute delay, surely. Thought so, to be fair. I'm from Braintree, dead ends. Yeah, that is peak. You from Braintree? I'm not from Braintree. No, this guy in the chat is, though. Yeah, Braintree's fucking long. I used to have someone live in Braintree and go to the same school as me, which is mental. It's like a fucking hour-and-a-half journey. What strat would you recommend for your first funded account style? Asia liquidity grab, bro. Yeah, I can't lie, I'm in buyers. WTF, B-Town mentioned. B-Town, you know. Braintree. Don't they have that thing at Braintree, that what do you call that, shopping centre? Outlet. Braintree, why for that? Yeah, to be fair, Braintree is a Y area, Braintree, because you got to specify who you braining at the tree. You can't just be braining it. You know what I mean? You can't be braining. That was before, now 210. 210, that's still kind of a peak delay, I'm not going to lie. Is it really that long, a 2 whole minute delay? Freeport, yeah, but it's not actually as great as people make out. It's dead that oh mate. Me and Mace have got some jokes video about Freeport. I've never been to Freeport, but there was this one video that was bare funny, bro, about Freeport. Just some kid throwing himself into a bush or something like that. It's okay, I'm a big girl now. 2 minutes is quite peak though. GU sells, yeah, we're just waiting, bro, we're just waiting. Euro JPY, check, oh yeah, let's check Euro JPY. You know what, let's just delete everything on this. So CRT wise, again, we've taken this candle high, so we should now trade into the candle low. Let's go down on our time frames now. You can see candle high was swept. Should move, trade down into candle low. Main thing we want to see filled is this 4-hour imbalance. I want to see at least 50% of it filled. I'm going to make it 5 because I don't want it too dark. Even on the 4-hour, yeah, we're about literally just got that close just now. Got that CRT close on the 4-hour. So we've got 4-hour CRT and daily CRT on this, which is really nice. Also sort of filled that imbalance. So on the 15, let's have a look. Let's make this detail chill out a little bit. Again, you can see that 4-hour. In terms of inversion, there's not really much inversions, I'll be honest. Imbalance. There's no 15 really. I mean, we've got this little one here. To be fair, this 15's alright. This 15's decent. Could use this 15-minute. So you want price to come up to that. Stops on the high. TP on the Asia low, just below that CRT. 4 to 1, near enough a 5 to 1. Stop loss to 12. Yeah, it looks like a nice position on EJ. 4 hour CRT formed on EU. I don't know how far back I am, it's all good. Sweet. Swear I see that blue R8 in B-Town yesterday, you know. Yeah, bro, I was at a wedding there yesterday. Oh, no way, bro. How have we got people in the chat that saw each other? No way. Sab's has been one of my members for time as well. Might retap on the daily true open right now. As I said, our stop loss is decently big, so nothing to really be too worried about. People saying 4 hour CRT formed on the EU. Alright, yeah, I mean, we got 4 hour CRT formed on this as well. We did get the 4 hour CRT formed on this. Let me get rid of the Asia high and the Asia low real quick. You can see we've got the 4 hour on our side now. So we had that, took out the 4 hour candle high, then closed back within the range. So we should really remain bearish until we reach that candle's low. We've got the higher time frame is in our favour, so let's just wait and see. Second chance to get in, yeah, potentially. I'm in an EU long, not gonna lie, cause Asia sweeped on EU. Fair play, fair play. The world really is a strange place full of coincidences. Trust me, you actually, mate. It's actually such a small world. Appreciate the gift, bro. GU may be coming back for a second tap. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. As I said, we got the 4 hour in our CRT, so we're sweet. I watched your stream on Friday, loved the vibe. Then you spoke of not taking partials. My bro, I'm not a fan of partials. Yeah, I agree, Dereska. Partials are just bad psychology, in my opinion. They're just bad psychology. It's always, it goes back to that book, The Best Loser Wins. If no one's seen that book, it's a great book. Do you use a funded account or personal? Funded account, bro, all the way. Funded account all the way. Looks like price is starting to move down a bit. As I said, it's a new 4 hour candle. When you have the 4 hour and DXY and the trend in your favour, you're all good. We don't really have the trend, but we do have the higher time frame and we have the DXY. So, for fuck's sake, why I'm in the opposite direction to you when I join the live? Unlucky, bro. To be fair, it's 50-50 right now. What firm with ACG and FTMO, bro? They're the best firms about. If you want to get funded with Alpha Capital Group, use my code RICHES. It's basically that there, just without the FX on the end, RICHES. It's going to get you a nice discount. We are sponsored by them because we absolutely cook ACG. GU bullish for the day, I reckon. We'll see. I think we're going to rebalance today. I think we're going to be rebalanced. Who's in this trade? Let me know on TikTok. Let me know on YouTube who's actually in this trade or who's not. The kill zone's now over, so you're probably done from entering and exiting trades. It's more just holding right now, but let me know. I think my passer can only pass one step algos. Yeah, I don't know why he's trying to pass an optimal account manually. It just doesn't make any sense. I thought would have been a EU buy. Fair play. Fair play. Reckon I got in too early though, but the stop loss is good as I'm swinging it. Fair play. Yeah, I mean the stop loss is miles away. Yeah, I'm in this trade. Fair play. Stop loss is miles away, so the DXY can afford to do what it needs to do. Yeah, if you need that account pass gone, just let me know. I can pass that for you. EU looks alright. We've retapped into that now. EU looks alright. I just wouldn't overly be selling. EU's looking similar to DXY. I mean, I can just see it coming up to then come back down, if I'm being honest. If I show you, we've retapped on that 5, also that 15. Well, no, 5 min. So, yeah, we've got this 15 minute up here. I think we're just coming up to then come back down. We're going to come up to that to come back down. Similar to DXY, as we said from the start, really. We're just going to fill this imbalance and then come back up. So we want to come down and then up. So GU and EU we're going to see up then down, and then GU as well we're going to see. Oh, we're going to see up and then down. So hopefully we can still stay in. As I said, stop loss is pretty big, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem. But we'll see how we do anyway. Off of that 5 minute, you can see we closed above that 5 minute and then re-tapped into the 50% of it to move higher. That's exactly what we want to see. So yeah, decent little move. GU's moving up strong as fuck though. The main thing's the DXY. Yeah, we knew from the start this was going to happen, so we're just experiencing it now. Is what it is. Yep, I'm in. EU longs, fair play. I'm in. Fair enough. Most people are in. I see a lot of people, well, not a lot of people. A lot of people are in, but I see one person is going opposite to us. Fair play. To be honest, I don't even know if it's a live account at this point, but it says stage 2 live. Oh right, it's ready. Oh yeah, you're ready for the payout. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, it is ready to trade. Yeah, if you want me to trade it instead, bro, I can trade that instead rather than the guy who's doing it now if you think he's dead. Hour highs we should do. I'm probably gonna jump off in a minute though, boys. I'm lagging on YouTube still somehow, but we have been on live for an hour and a half. It's the end of the kill zone, so right now we're just hold it. Not yet then, mate. Once you pass, you get a live account. Now on optimal, phase 2 means live account. On optimal, it does mean that. How do you do live account management? Send me a DM if you want now. Just send me a DM on here or on my Instagram. My Instagram's the same as my YouTube, RichSFX, but it's easiest to message me on Discord. Join my Discord, you see my name there. My name's Louis. Send me a message. If it isn't great, I'll be real. Paid him a 1 for copy traded, then 400 for passing on the 22nd. Yeah, I'll cook it a lot better than that, bro. A lot better than that. Trust me. Do you trade live capital or just props? Just props, bro. Just prop firms. But yeah, I'm gonna jump off now anyway. I'll just be holding this one. As I said, I won't be too worried. Like we're just making a lower high right now. The current range that we're trading is this high to this low, so we're still just trading within the range. We've got this order block here, probably going to come into this order block and then move down again. Nothing too concerning, just got to be patient and hold the trade. Anyway, I appreciate you man tuning in. I'm going to jump off now. As I said, I trade up until 10 AM. After that I don't get in any trades, I'll just hold. Have you had any payouts for a course, bro? Do you trade live capital or just props? Just props, bro. Are you cooking off that inverse 3 min? Yeah, we use the inverse 5 min. Yeah, it's moving lovely. Still got over 200 man watching us right now. Got 80 man in the TikTok. About 120 on the YouTube. What currency is that? This is GU, bro. GBP USD. Bro, the screen looks so like just jank really, doesn't it, on TikTok? If you want to see my full screen, boys, you can see that on YouTube. What currency is EA? Euro AUD. Yeah, we shouldn't sweep these highs. We've got no reason to sweep these highs. Laggy on YouTube today. Yeah, I know, bro. What's your YouTube? It says on the right there, bro. My YouTube's there, so is my Discord. Just screenshot that and join. By the way, boys, yeah, if you want, I'm live every single day. I trade the London session live every single day. Make sure you get in the YouTube, though. Everyone follow me on YouTube and watch on there, because TikToks can get taken down, or, do you know what I mean? I can get taken down randomly. On YouTube, it's going to be the same time. Lower time frame is fake trends, in my opinion. Fair play. Fair play. We'll be joining your Discord soon. Sweet, I'll be checking my Discord DMs after this anyway. Still think it's bullish, bro. Fair play, fair play. What's the time frame? This is the 5 minute we're looking at right now. But yeah, big up everyone who tuned in, boys. As I said, I'm going to jump off now. Not really too much to be said. Just hold this. If it hits SL, hits SL. It's TP, it's TP. We have a stop loss for a reason, and that is what it is. But yeah, appreciate you watching today. Good stream on a Monday. Hopefully you learned a little bit about the market. Maybe you learned what CRT is. Maybe you learned what the daily true open is. Maybe you learned a bit about how to trade the ALG once we don't take the Asia high or low. But anyway, big up to everyone who tuned in. I'll be live tomorrow at 8 AM, same time. So make sure you'll be ready on my YouTube and TikTok at 8 AM. Macy's going to be live at 1 PM. So someone else will be live on this, well, not on this account, but on my YouTube at 1 PM. So yeah, make sure you're there. And I'll see you boys tomorrow. Appreciate all the gifts, all the likes, comments, shares, and follows. Big up to everyone who tuned in, boys. Feel free to send me a message on TikTok. I'll get back to you ASAP. Easiest place to get a message back, though, is on the Discord, because I just reply too quick on the Discord. Sorry, I reply way quicker on the Discord. But, yeah. Appreciate you tuning in, boys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Sweet. That was a decent live, to be fair. Decent live, I'll take that. 2.1k man in there. Yeah, appreciate you tuning in. You think Funding Pips is good? Yeah, Funding Pips is good, but I think ATG is better, and I think FTMO is better as well. But Funding Pips is decent. Funding Pips is decent. What's the DXY, Sam? It's just if we're going to be able to stay in while the DXY stays in, it's going to be really close. It is going to be really close. We knew this was going to have to happen. It's just, is GU going to be able to stay in? I don't think it is. It looks like it's going to stop out. Either way, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But yeah, appreciate you tuning in, boys, and I'll catch yous in the next live. Sweet.